when we say approaches, it could be from the right of 2. Pwedeng galing dito sa right, papuntang 2. Or it could be from negative left of 2, meaning to say from negative infinity to 2. So again, when we say the value of x approaches, it could be approaching from right or it could be approaching from left. And when we say it approaches, pwede siyang lalapit sa hanggang sa possible value na pwedeng pinakamalapit sa 2 but it will never touch 2. So take note of that. Pwede siyang lumapit sa 2 pero hindi siya dapat tatama sa 2. Lalapit up to the closest possible value ng 2. But it will never touch 2. That is the concept of approaches. Limits. Okay. So, dapat tandaan natin yan ngayon ha. Tandaan natin na pwede lang siyang lumapit pero hindi siya pwedeng tatama. Because later on, you might be confused when we are going to solve for the value of the limit. Bakit siya gagamitin ang value? In fact, hindi naman siya kasama doon or hindi siya dapat tatama doon. The limit of a function f of x is the value it approaches as the value of x approaches a certain value. As x approaches a, the limit of f of x approaches L. So in symbol, you have here the limit of f of x as x approaches a is equal to L. So we have here a function, the limit of that as given the value of x where it approach, then the limit of x where it approaches, then the value of that function, the value of the limit could also be itong L dito sa right side, hindi din siya dapat tatama sa value na yan. Okay. Magkakaroon tayo ng idea later if we have the example. Naririnig pa ba ako? O can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes po.
Establish muna natin yung concept na ng approaches. Okay. Example. Find the limit of x plus 2 as x approaches to 4. So the limit of x plus 2 as x approaches to 4. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, when we say approaches, it could be from left to 4. So here a table for you to have the idea. So here in our first table, we have here the values of x. Yan sa may orange na part, or ano ba yellow orange? X is 2, 2.5, 3, 3.1, 3.3, 3.5, 3.9, 3.99, 3.999. At if kung marami kang time, gawin mo siyang 3.9999 hanggang sa ma-stress ka. But it is understood that 3.999, it is only approaching to 4. Itong nasa taas. The value of x is approaching, or the value of x approaches 4. And this is from left of 4. So I'm from left. So here, if x is equal to 2, just substitute 2. Substitute x by 2. So you have 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. And if it is 2.5, 2.4.5, then you can just substitute the value of x. Then you will have the value of f of x. So 3.1 plus to say, when x approaches 4 from left, then dito sa pinakamalapit, dito sa ating table, pinakamalapit na value ng x from left of 4 approaches, ha? Tingnan ang values. Tingnan ang values from left to right. When x approaches 4 from left, then it will look at the values of f of x, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.1, 5.3. It approaches also with a particular number. Later on, tingnan natin kung saan din papunta yung limit. Saan din siya pinakamalapit. Naintindihan ba yung concept ng approaches from left of 4? Naintindihan? Or may mga tanong bar, clarification? Please ask. Dapat maintindihan natin yung pinaka-basic, yung core ng ating discussion kasi later on, sunod-sunod na ito. And baka kung hindi natin maintindihan ngayon, mawala tayo sa ating mga next lesson. So if you have questions now, please ask. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Pwedeng may isang sumagot para malaman kung andyan pa kayo. Kahit walang question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you. So we're done with the value of x approaches 4 from left. Now we'll have the next table. This is now the values of x as it approaches, as the values of x approach 4 from right. Ito ay sa kanan, di ba? Ang kanan ng 4, we have from positive infinity, or if we will start from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and so on. Di ba? So dito, from right of 4, so our x is 6, 5.5, 5, 4.9, 4.7, 4.5, 4.3, 4.1, 4.01, 4.001. Kung gusto yung dagdagan, hindi kayo masyadong busy, pwede yung 4.001 kung gusto nyo lang. Now, look at same steps or same what's this? Same solution. You will just have to find the values of f of x. You will just substitute this from you will just substitute the values of x to find the value of f of x. Just substitute the values of x dito sa ating x plus 2. So if it is 6, so if x is 5.5, then that is 5.5 plus 2, that is 7.5. Now look at the f. 8, 7.5. 7, 6.9, 6.7, 6.5, 6.3, 6.1, 6.01, and 6.001. Now look at the last values of f of x in both tables, 5.999 and 6.001. What whole number, saan siya pinakamalapit na whole number? Ang 5.99, 999, and 6.001. Anong whole number siya pinakamalapit?
6.
Sino yan?
Salahuddin po.
Salahuddin. Okay, very good. 5.999 is close to 6. Pinakamalapit siya sa 6. And 6.001, this is from right, pinakamalapit siya sa 6. So, we can say that the limit of x plus 2 as x approaches 4 is 6. But, question, is 6 part of the solution? The answer is not. Kasi, papalapit lang siya doon sa value ng 6. Okay. Did you understand or may mga tanong? habang papalapit daw, given the x plus 2, habang papalapit ang values ng x sa 4 both from left and from right, ang value ng limit papalapit din sa 6. Later on, if we're going to graph, kasama ba ang 4 pati 6 sa solution? The answer is not, kasi sila ang limit. Okay. Now, you might ask, or baka may agam-agam na kayo ngayon na ganito ba ang ating magiging solution pag exam, kailangan table, masyadong mahaba. Of course, not. Actually, we can have the shortcut. Ang pinakita ko lang ay magkaroon tayo ng idea para kung ano talaga ang limit. Okay. Nakikita ba ang screen?
Yes, sir.
So going back to our example, the limit of x plus 2 as x approaches 4. In our last solution, we had two tables. One is values of x from right of 4, and the other one is values of x from left of 4. And when we looking at the tables, the two tables, it approaches the value of f, the values of f approach shorter solution with tables. So limit of x plus 2 as x approaches 4, we will just substitute x by 4. So we have 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So wala ng table, we can determine the value of the limit by just substituting the value of x by 4. And take note that here 4 and 6 would not part of the solution later if we're going to graph. The 6 is only the limit. Problem. The limit of, talik ko lang ito pwede kayong dito sa ating first solution. The limit of x squared minus 4x plus 3x minus 3 as x approaches 3. Example 2, find the limit of x squared minus 4x plus 3 all over x minus 3 as x approaches 3. Of course, I would not let you, what's this? Find the values using tabular form. You can use the shortcut, and the shortcut is just substitute the value of x by 3. I'll give you 2 minutes, find the limit. 2 minutes, find the limit. 30 seconds more. If you are given the chance to recite, or if your name is called, please to recite. Marami ang natulungan dahil doon sa recitation, or maraming grades na tumaas because of recitation. Okay, volunteer. Marbeli and Salahuddin,
Sir.
pwede naman hindi mag-answer ha? Pwede hindi na mag-answer. Sino yan?
7 po.
Tebeng. Okay, Tebeng, what is your answer?
0, sir.
0. Why 0? Why 0? I mean, you can just tell me your answer. Why 0? Maintindihan ko yan. And I'm sure your classmate would also understand if you are there, if they are solving.
Kasi sir, yung value po ng x is 3. So kapag sinolve mo lahat, magiging 0/0. Kasi
Okay.
3 minus 3.
Okay. So, I hope you are solving also. Lahat kayo dyan nagsusolve sa mga bahay-bahay ninyo. Diba? The solution is you will just substitute the value of x by 3. So that is 9 minus 12 plus 3. Then 3 minus 3. And that would give you 0/0. And I don't know if you can still remember the argument last time with your other math subject of if what would be the value of 0/0. Is it undefined? Is it 1? Is it 0? But anyway, it is not our concern for now. If the answer is 0/0, then the limit does not exist. Meaning to say, wala siyang limit if it is 0/0. But find ways to make find ways in order for us to solve the limit of the given problem. Hindi lang siya mag-stop doon sa 0/0. Maghahanap pa tayo ng paraan. And dito papasok ang factoring. So this is equal to, we can factor x squared minus 4x plus 3 by x minus 3 and x minus 1. Then over x minus 3 as x approaches 3. May tanong na naman, bakit x minus 3, x minus 1? Hindi na yan siya pag-uusapan sa panahon ito kasi assume na alam na natin yan ha. Hindi na tayo babalik. Pero if you have some questions for now, bakit siya naging ganyan, then pwede ko din naman sagutin. But hopefully next lessons, wala nang tanong about paano siya i-factor. Kasi ano na yan siya, basic na lang yan siya for now. Sige, meron bang magtanong bakit siya x minus 3, x minus 1? Wala. Very good. Then, we're going to look at the numerator and denominator. Meron common, so we can cancel this. So what will be left is the limit of x minus 1 as x approaches. Now, we will substitute x by 3. So, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So from initial solution, when we substitute x by 3, it gave us undefined. But we have to find ways. If it is 0/0, then we have to find ways in order for us to find the limit. And we can do that by factoring. And so we have now the value of the limit is equal to 2. And in writing the solution class, as long as you did not substitute pa the value of x, then do not forget to write the limit. The limit, itong limit ha, limit and x approaches 2 to 3, ganon. Tanggalin lang, pwede lang tanggalin ang limit and x approaches to 3 or any value kung sa next problem, only if you substituted already the value of x. Tanong. Meron pa ba tayong tanong? Tanong. Madali lang naman ang lesson natin. Kahit nakapikit, alam, remember lang, kesa doon sa mga conic section na yun. Now, ano kaya ang magiging graph ng ating x squared minus 4x plus 3 over x minus 3 with respect to its limit? So we have here, meron pa rin palang graphing, pero hindi na siya ganun ka natugo compare sa conic section. Minimum of 5 points. I mean, 5 yung points na sinasabi ko points dito sa Cartesian plane. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when x approaches 3, this one, 3, the limit is 2. So ilagay natin yan siya dito sa gitna. 3, then 2. Limit, di ba? Kanina, hindi siya kasama. So therefore, this would not be part of the graph. Then, left of 3 is 2, then 1. Right of is 4 and 5. Pwede kayong mag-assign ng mga values kahit anong gusto ninyo. As kahit ang gagamitin ninyo, same pa rin ang graph. Pag tama ang pag-graph. Kanya-kanyang technique na lang yan ha. So, 3, ginilagay ko ang 3, but sa gitna, para magkaroon tayo ng idea kung ano yung magiging points, right of 3 and left of 3. So, meron na tayo. So, tayo ng Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane ha, dapat write only the numbers that are divisible by 5 para malinis ang ating Cartesian plane. Laging tandaan yan. Okay. Focus dito sa ating x minus 1. X, when x is equal to 1, then 1 minus 1 is 0. When x is 2, 2 minus 1 is, di ba palitan ang kulay? When x is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. So, di ba? If x is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. Then if x is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. And if x is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4. Now, plot the points. If x is 1, x is 1, y is 0. Siya. If x is 2, then y is 1. If x is 3, then 2. And then, x is 4. Bakit parang 1? Ano ang aking Sorry. Ito dapat. Okay. 2, then 1, then 3, 2, then 4, 3, then 5, 4. Okay. Look at how I plotted the points. The first two are, what's this, shaded. Then 3, 2 is unshaded. Then the right of 3, 2 is shaded. Now, Why 3, 2 is unshaded? That is because 3, 2 is not part of the graph. Kasi siya ang limit. So if we're going to connect now the points, ito siya. Sana hindi apasmado ang aking kamay. Mas maganda ito pag kayo ang gagawa sa graphing paper. Ha? Straight line ito siya, class. Hindi ito siya curve. Straight line dapat yan. Hindi ko lang siya magawa ng perfect dito sa pen tab. It should be a straight line. Okay. Straight line. And this part here is not part of the graph. Unshaded. Please you understand. Hindi naintindihan? Are you still with me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, naintindihan ba ang ating discussion?
Yes, sir.
Sana.
Yes po.
Good. Okay, screenshot. Screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next. So, yun na ha. If we are going to solve for the limit, you can do the tabular. Kung gusto niyo makita ang values, then you can do tabular method. Just find just assign values of x from right and from left. Then look at the check what whole number papunta yung values ng f of x. Now, if you want for a shortcut or shorter solution, then just substitute right away the value of x to your the given function. And if the result is 0 over 0, then find ways by using what's this? No. Factoring. One-sided limit. Remember, okay, when we say one-sided, it could be, di ba, pag mag-ano tayo, meron tayong kaaway, sinasabi niyang one-sided ka man. Parang sarili mo lang ang pinapakinggan mo, you have to wait. You have to listen also to our side. Ganon. So, dito sa limit, meron ding one-sided. Kailan siya nagkakaroon ng one-sided limit? Remember, meron tayong left side and right side of the given value of x, di ba? Limit from right of x and limit from left of x. So when we say one-sided limit, the limit exists only on one side. It could be the left side or right side only. In one-sided limit, x approaches a certain value only from one side of that value. That is, x approaches the value either from the left or from the right side that value. So, isang limit lang ang mag-exist. Sa right or sa left. Left-hand limit. The function f of x has a left-hand limit L if x approaches a from the left side. That is, from the values less than a. So we have here the symbol limit of f of x as x approaches left of a or a negative is equal to its limit. Then the right-hand limit, that is the function f of x, has a right-hand limit L if x approaches a from the right side. That is from the values greater than a. So ito yung nasa kanan ng a. Symbol limit of f of x as x approaches a positive is equal to n. Example, let f be defined by the equation f of x is equal to the square root of x minus 2. First, evaluate the left limit, and b is evaluate the right limit or the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from left or 2 negative, and the limit of f of x as x approaches to 2 positive or from right of 2. Solution. By the way, I'm going to solve. Diba? We're solving naman both the left and the right side of the limit kanina dun sa ating table. Meron kaya itong left limit or right limit or both limits exist? This is example 3. F of x f of x is x minus 2 as x approaches to negative. Now, to give us idea kung ano yung limit niya from, di ba, indicated that it should be from left of 2. So, we can assign values, assign value of x, pwedeng isa lang, because it would apply to all of the values on that side. That is left of 2. Di ba? Cartesian plane, 0. 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2, 3. We're talking about 2. Left of 2, so therefore, nasa kaliwa ng 2. So ano kaya yung number na pwede natin i-assign dito for our x? We will not use muna yung 2 ha, yung 'di ba sabi ko kanina, shortcut is to substitute right away the value of our x to find the limit. Kasi dito indicated siya, left of 2. So therefore, we need to find value of or assign value of x that is left of 2. And who can give me one value of x that is from left of 2? Anybody? Nasa kaliwa ng 2. Look at the number line.
1, sir.
Sino yon?
7 po.
Ana. Okay. Tebeng nag-recite na kanina. So once lang tayo mag-recite ha. But anyway, very good. Left of 2 is 1. So assign natin just to determine kung meron bang limit pag left of 2. So we'll have 1 minus 2 and 1 is negative 1. Square root of negative 1, for now, we will not consider a negative square root. Maybe later on, pag mag-take kayo ng higher mathematics, meron kayong I, di ba? Last time, I don't know kung saan nyo kinuha yung I sa mga answer ninyo na hindi naman tayo nag-discuss about I, imaginary numbers. Anyway, so for now, if it is negative, square root of a negative number, then does not exist or undefined. The limit does not exist. So meaning to say, the limit of this function square root of x minus 2, the left-hand limit, yung sa kaliwa na limit niya, hindi siya exist. Does not exist. How about the right side limit? The right side limit is b. The limit of f of x x approaches to positive. So this is limit of square root of x minus 2 as x approaches 2. Okay. Now, if we are going to assign a number that is right of 2, then we can use 3, di ba? 3, 4, 5. And 3, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, di ba? So, 3 minus 2 is equal to, this is just to check kung mag-exist ang limit niya. 3 minus 2 is equal to square root of 1. And this is 1. Or if you will use 4, then 4 minus 2 is square root of 2. Then this could be your answer. Still, the limit exists because it is, you have the square root of 2. But if you'll use your calculator, it would give you a number. Of course, hindi natin kaya itong i-answer manually. Only for those who, perfect square number or perfect with perfect root. Now, since meron tayong limit dito, then the limit on the right of 2 exists. So meron siyang possible limit. Unlike dito sa kaliwa, it gave us a negative answer, so it does not exist. So since nag-exist, pwedeng magkaroon ng limit sa right side, then go back to the shortcut method that if we are going to find the limit, we need to substitute right away the value of what's this? The value of x. So this is okay. The value is 2. So we'll have 2 minus 1, and this is 0. So the limit of f of x as x approaches the limit of the limit of the square root of x minus 2 as x approaches 2 is 0. 0. And the limit is only one-sided, which is the right of 2. Wala siyang limit sa left side. Tomorrow, the graph of this, ano yung itsura ng is one-sided for number 3 problem. Question so far before tayo mag-dismiss? Question? Screenshot muna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pag wala nang tanong, then turn on your cam. Volunteer para sa ating screenshot. Yun pa rin ang ating, ang ating rules pagdating sa screenshot. Paano nangyari? Yan. Papa, kasi kita ang mukha. Nakalimutan ko na guys. Stop sharing. Okay. Masaya si Marbelia. Bubuon ka na doon. Proud man ka, bubuon ka agad. Volunteer. Sino gusto mag-volunteer para sa ating screenshot? Anybody? Please. Marbelia Salahud. By the way, recitation for today, Marbelia Salahudin and Tebeng. Meron ba akong hindi na-record? Salita na habang maaga pa. Volunteer para mag-screenshot. 1, 2. Wala. Uy, sayang. 2.
Oh, sir.
Sino yan?
Kibang.
Again?
Kibang po.
Okay, Kibang.
Mag-tick na